Hey Virgo, thanks for being here. I'm Cal. This is Working with Resonance, and we are doing a general tarot reading for you right now. There was a whole stack of cards trying to come out, not quite making it. Well, making sure of it this time. The Lovers and the Four of Cups. Oh, okay, so two different levels of the same thing. Finding your resonance, achieving the resonance of happiness, whatever that may be for you right now. You could have been going through a period where opportunities were presenting and you kept going, nope, 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 not interested. So the universe is kind of up in the ante now and saying, well, what is it that you do want? You choose, and we'll support that. What is it that you do want, Virgo? What is the resonance of your happiness right now? So, because they've thrown it on the floor, and I don't read them from the floor. That is the deal with the guides. What is it that you want to align with? Happiness is being you, the Hermit. Virgo energy. Are you done with the hurt? You're done with the pain, sadness, and sorrow. Five of Swords also bringing through the perspective of the monkey mind, thinking it's greatly hilarious to cause yourself pain through acquired beliefs and values, the storylines and narratives in your operating system at the moment. But you're pretty much done with that. With the emotional roller coaster, with the constant ruminating, it feels. The Hermit really did just come out to say, as an answer to the question of what it is, what the resonance of happiness is for you right now. Resonance of happiness for you right now is being you. So there is a change underway. Change in your communication, change in your thinking, definitely change in your interactions externally, but also internally, the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you think about yourself, an awareness coming through of how the thoughts, the fears, engaging with that has kept you stuck, and therefore creating a breakthrough, going from stuckness to celebration, mind, body, and soul all working together in resonance. So from this period of rejecting opportunities that are presented, you now have a very, very clear idea of what you don't want. Virgo. What you do want is happiness, yes. And it could be happiness that's anchored in simplicity, anchored in the home, anchored in family, anchored in beingness, not so much about things, not so much about consumerism, but rather the experience of life. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Now, you could also be coming into some clarity about what you have built or the life that you have created for yourself. But this calmness, the calmness of your happiness of the simple life is currently offset by the chaos of the external, of the physical reality. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. There has been an accumulation of things, and perhaps feels like you haven't had a moment of peace. This does feel like it's leading up to this point. So what comes next? Virgo. What comes next is a Mars activation. Yes. There's also a decision being made here to turn away from it is a turning away. It's a turning away from something that you've invested in emotionally, but that has never fully realized. It's never come into form. It's something that you've projected. It's something that you've invested in, but it's never fully come into form. So, putting that down, perhaps backtracking a little, and making this decision or announcement. All right, we're working backwards as well. I'm not sure what that is, but it could be a polarity flip. It could just be the way that, who knows? I'm overthinking it. Yeah. I'm overthinking it. It's just unusual, Virgo. That's why it draws my attention. It's unusual. All right. You have set the wheels in motion for the transformation of your identity or your self-identity. Yeah. You may be feeling really, really tired. Could be lethargic, could be just bleh at the moment, but that's okay because what has been is coming to a close. And this new version of self is coming into form. This is universally guided. So it could just be kind of feeling like it's just happening to you, around you, through you, but without any real conscious control of the direction. Yeah. How interesting. This kind of came up in the Leo reading as well. Strength overriding fears. It is the union, if you like, of the physical and non-physical. And the peace that that brings, the peace that is very much present in the Ten of Cups, the peace that it brings, and the shedding of the fear from the body is an incredible experience. It truly is an incredible experience to have all of the residues of the fear just leave your body, and in the place of it is calmness, is relaxation, is flow. Yeah. Thank you. Got the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Any obstacles you've got to money coming through will be shifting around the full moon. So we're coming into the full moon soon, over the next week or so, less than a week, I think, coming into the full moon. But once this fear is released here, the residues of fear are released from the body. They're in the obstacles, therefore they must be fear-based, right? To income, to abundance, to receiving money, dissipating through the full moon portal. Anything else for Virgo? You become all of a sudden very, very clear about what it is that you do want. So you're definitely in alignment in your communication with spirit or universe, source, whatever label you want to put on it. Experimentation and play. Yes. Sorry, you're going to have to move. Experimentation and play. Activation coming through here. It's like a Jupiter activation. I'm not sure what Jupiter-led VOCs we've got coming up, but I think there may be one, at least one this month. But this is activation to step outside the comfort zone rather than conforming, actually following your own instincts coming through here. And what it does is it changes the manifestation. It changes the external manifestation field. So you have a lot going on through the scope of this reading, Virgo. They normally play out in about 4 to 6 weeks. So as this unfolds, it feels as though as this unfolds, by the time this Jupiter activation comes in, the fear is completely dissipated and the residues actually released through your cellular body, a level of calm and relaxation that you've not ever experienced before. As soon as that has occurred and this Jupiter activation comes in, it feels like the level of excitement and anticipation is has a life of its own. It feels like it has a life of its own, really. You could be feeling a little bit in awe of the intensity of it when it hits. There you go, Virgo. That is your reading for today. I hope it does help in some way. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again soon.